Hello everyone. I know they have a lot of videos on YouTube and whatever else that you can go find that tells Bible stories, and they go in depth with Bible studies. They go book to book and they get really in depth. And I think that runs a lot of people off because they don't even they're trying to understand the Bible, this and that, and all they can get is these in-depth Bible studies. But in the Bible, there's two verses that come to mind: 1 Peter 2:2 and 1 Corinthians 3:2, where they talk about needing to know the milk of the Word. And anybody that knows, has any common sense, knows what they're talking about right here. When you're a baby, you need the milk of the Word, or you need milk. So as someone that's trying to become a Christian or to understand Christianity, just say you're just trying to understand, you want to know. You need to know the milk of the Word. So what I'm going to try to do, this is just an introduction video to saying what I'm going to start working on in the future. And it's going to be some simple, not no preaching, just some little Bible stories. And it's going to be, if you could imagine a hilltop, a bunch of hills, we're just going to touch the top of the hills. We're not going to go into all this detailed study and whatever else. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it on a child's level, referring to the milk of the Word. That's the reason why it's entitled The Milk of the Word. So I hope that this helps you. I'm doing this for my family and my family to come down the line. If somebody else gets something out of, great. That's what God intends us to do. So if this is what you need, then by all means, I pray to God that it helps you. If you're in here looking for an in-depth Bible study, there's some other great websites to go to, great YouTube videos to watch. But that's not what we're doing. We're not here to preach. We're just here to teach some little Bible stories. Hey, something your kids could get into a little bit when they get where they want to know. I suggest you start teaching them as soon as you can. But with that being said, I'm going to break it down into volumes, and I'll try to do it in a numerical order. That way, if you happen to start watching this in the middle of it or something, at least you can go back and start from the beginning. I'm not going to add in a bunch of dates and whatever else, but I'm going to try to tell the Bible stories in order, and something short and sweet that everybody can enjoy without being pounded like they're being in school. So I know most of y'all don't like school. With that being said, this is my introduction. If you later find out that this helps you get interested in the Bible or start kind of understanding the stories, so that whenever you do go to church, you'll know what the pastor's talking about, or wherever you go, you're like, hey, I know that story. You know what I mean? That's what this is for. So I pray you give it a chance, and I pray if it helps you, you share it with somebody that needs it as well as you do. In the turnaround industry, I know in the construction industry, whatever we call it dumbing it down. I'm not going to say nobody's dumb, but sometimes we need to dumb it down to where we can understand what we're reading. The Bible can be, I ain't gonna say tricky, but it can be a task to understand for somebody that's never read it. But it's an awesome book, and as you go through it, I suggest you read the Bible as we go through these stories, and then let the summary kind of help you understand what you just read. Because by reading the Bible, you're going to be like, wow, this is a book written by so many different humans, but when it comes down to it, you're going to be like, it's the same author. And the more you read it and the more you begin to understand it, it's going to blow you away. So it's kind of like watching a really good movie, and you get to the end of it and you're shocked, and you want to go back to the beginning and read it or watch it again. That's kind of what this is going to be. But we have to watch it the first time. So this is going to be our first time through, and let's go the first time through the Bible, and just get the milk of the Word, and let's start from there, and then we can come back and learn more. I'm not going to try to convince you to okay, Jesus is the way, which I agree he is, and all that, but you need to understand it. So let's understand it. With that, first story should be soon to follow this. Thank you. God bless.